Have you ever seen someone so rich, so powerful, that they felt the need to prove it to the entire world? Not with speeches, not with war, but with a spectacle so grand it lasted for months. This is the story of a king who put his wealth on display like a trophy. And it all began with a party. Long ago, in the heart of the Persian Empire, there ruled a king named Xerxes, also known as Ahasuerus. His empire stretched across 127 provinces, from India to Ethiopia. It was a kingdom vast beyond measure, filled with people, cultures, and cities under one ruler. His power was unquestioned, and his wealth was beyond imagination. In the third year of his reign, King Xerxes decided it was time to remind everyone exactly who he was and just how great he believed himself to be. So he summoned his officials, military leaders, nobles, and princes from every province of his empire. The most powerful men in the land gathered in the capital city of Susa. Then he threw a feast. This was no ordinary celebration. The feast lasted 180 days, 6 full months. For half a year, the king displayed the vast riches of his kingdom and the splendor of his glory. This was not just food and drink. This was a showcase of power. Imagine halls filled with treasures gathered from every corner of the empire. Gold and silver crafted into decorations. Rare fabrics and priceless ornaments carefully arranged. Every detail was designed to send a message. Look at what I own, look at how great I am. When those 6 months finally ended, the king still was not finished. He decided to host another feast, this time for all the people in the fortress of Susa, from the greatest to the least. No one was left out. For 7 days, the palace gardens were open for a celebration of breathtaking luxury. White and blue linen curtains were hung with cords of fine purple linen through silver rings attached to marble pillars. Couches made of gold and silver rested on a pavement of marble, mother of pearl, and other rare stones. Even the ground beneath their feet reflected wealth and royalty. Drinks were served in golden goblets, and no two goblets were alike. Royal wine flowed freely in abundance, just as the king commanded. Yet no one was forced to drink. Each guest was allowed to choose for themselves. It appeared generous and relaxed, but everything still served a purpose. This was more than hospitality. It was a performance. Every curtain, every goblet, every drop of wine magnified the king's image. King Xerxes wanted his guests to see his greatness, to feel the weight of his power, and to leave convinced that there was no king like him. While the men feasted in the palace gardens, Queen Vashti also held a banquet for the women inside the royal palace. 2 royal feasts were taking place at the same time, both surrounded by luxury and splendor. Everything shimmered, everything overflowed, but beneath the music, the laughter, and the glittering decorations, something else was growing. Pride was rising, ego was taking root, and before the celebration was over, one royal command would set events in motion that would change the course of the kingdom. Because when power is driven by pride, even a palace filled with gold cannot prevent what happens next. And this feast of glory was only the beginning.